Feral tomato update. These ones here have been teaching the swamp wallabies that tomatoes probably best not eaten when they're green, which means that several tomatoes have been growing larger. Wonder how many swamp wallabies gave themselves belly aches learning that. Strangely, it rather looks as if the rabbits are recolonising that warren under the tomatoes. What do you think, little fella? This little bloke's recently had a dislocated hip. I think he's been kicked in a fight. Not enough damage for it to be a motor car incident, and he doesn't go far enough to get hit on the road. But he's had the wobbly boot on for about 2 days. He's been staying pretty close to the clearing. Wild native parsnip flowers and seeds. Just below his shoulder, he's got 3 toenail marks. I reckon that's where somebody's left foot has hit him. And they've also hit him on his hip on this side as well. And he's just not good at moving. Are you, little fella? See? Yeah, he's having a real hard time. I don't think he's got any bones broken. I think he's got pain on movement. He's favouring his left hip. And every now and then he sort of falls over on his left shoulder kind of thing. I can't quite imagine who's big enough to have kicked him that hard that he might have annoyed enough to have received such treatment. But anyway, life's tough for an adolescent swamp wallaby in the journeyman years. Hopefully he will come good. But he's a sick little boy at the moment. Don't think he would have got that treatment at the hands of a kangaroo. But someone has handed him his ass on a plate, so to speak. Seed production going ahead in full swing. Poor little fella. Hopefully he will get over it. It's the longest uninterrupted bit of hoppities I've seen him perform since he hurt himself. Or rather, since he was hurt. And here we have the queen of the feral tomato plants. Untouched by native animal teeth. And as winter starts in a week, oh, not quite untouched. Somebody's had a go at biting into that. and that. But I was told that tomatoes are part of the deadly nightshade tribe, and until they turn red, they're going to give you bellyache, unless you cook them, and wallabies can't cook. And here we see the real surprise. The Deputy Queen feral tomato plant, which has actually come up with some almost red tomatoes. It has been pretty heavily fed on, but not all of them have been fed on them. And here's the real surprise. These are out in the sheep farm. They've escaped from the endangered species sanctuary. Feral tomatoes. Making their bid. To redress the balance, considering all the food plants that have disappeared from this land in the last 250 years. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.